Hello Broducers, it's Ozgun here. Welcome to the channel. In this tutorial, I'm gonna make a first look of the Stutterizer plugin by Repiet. So I just got an early copy of the plugin, and while you are watching the video, the plugin is gonna be out. And also till end of this year, it's gonna be 40% off. So I'm gonna also put the link in the description, and if you're ready, let's jump to this tutorial. So guys, that's the plugin, that's the Stutterizer. You can get the plugin from Revealed Recordings website. And I think whoever make the user interface is the same person with the Melodic Rumble. The font, the style, the user interface is pretty similar. And it's pretty straightforward. So this plugin is basically a Stutterizer. So it can chop any sound. Maybe I can just show you an example. I just created this loop. Without the plugin, it sounds like that.
As I fade in a mystic space, whispers turn into serenade.
Okay, with the plugin, so currently I'm just gonna apply the default preset to the vocal. So as you see, it's adding the stutter effect, but at the same time, it can add the drive, reverb, delay. In this case, it was muted, and also a filter. It has several FX modules with a step sequencer. So the main point of the plugin is just to chop any sound you feed, for example, just this vocal. Let me deactivate the FX so we can only focus on the stutter effect. So this stutter effect comes from this rhythm section at first, but it's just applying whatever you have in the sequencer module. By the way, it has tons of presets, I think 35 presets, but we will get to them. So I just like to show you how it works. You see the step size in here, which determines, how many steps this sequencer is gonna be. So like if you do it 32, it's gonna be chopped too fast. And other than that, you can just unlock the sync and just use it as a free, kind of like an LFO stutter. So other than that, you can just, make the stutter effect. Do you want it more fade in or fade out? Let me loop maybe just some phrase like this. So you can just fade in and also you can fade out, you can make it more smooth. So this is totally different than this. And it's gonna change the whole vibe. So this Q button, I think it's like making it slow down or speed up. And the trim is like kind of like a drivette of the rhythm section. You see, it's very simple to use. Also for the sequencer, like you can individually tweak the rhythm of it, and also the filter of it. So maybe the first one you want the filter, let's try something like that. Maybe we can go a little bit random in here. So maybe we can skip some of the hits. And also we can adjust the volume of it. Now you can create your own stutter rhythm, just like tweaking the sequence. And other than that, guys, the drive, the delay, the reverb, and the filter is pretty self-explanatory. So with the delay mode, you can determine the timings of the delay. Let me revert the preset to the default. So with the delay, you can have dots 1 to 4 with a feedback. You can make the detune, the damping, also the mix knob. For example, now the mix is 0. It sounds very decent. And also the reverb module. So the good thing is you can also, for example, EQ the delay and reverb. So maybe you want to push the delay very back of the mix. So how can you do that? You can just put an high cut filter to it. Maybe same with the reverb. So with this, you can just separate the sound with the FX itself. Yeah, it sounds very nice. And the drive module, you can add drive. You can have 3 different type of distortion. And also, like, you can mix the drive knob. And of course, the filter, you can, high cut, low cut, whatever you want to do. And one more thing before I show the several usage of the plugin. You can also put the sequencer, like the stutter effect, before or after the effects you have. For example, currently it's on the pre, so it's cutting the sound before going to the delay and reverb. It's gonna totally be different than the post. Just check the difference. So like so on. Also in the master, you can control if you want it to be mono or more stereo. And the mix knob is pretty self-explanatory. You have the input and the output gain controllers in here. So very nice and easy interface to follow, guys. Let me show you some good examples other than the vocal itself. So for example, I have a sound like that. It sounds like this. Just a basic preset hitting a sustained note. For example, with the soft gate preset of the plugin, we can just use it as kind of like a rhythmical background synth. So currently we are getting reverb, filter, and distortion, and also the stutter effect. And as you see in the sequencer, it's already set to the rhythm itself. So you can just use this kind of sounds in back of your track. And if you, for example, automate the pitch a little bit from the synth itself, you can get pretty crazy effect. As I fade in a misty space, whispers turn into serenade. As I fade in a misty space. So that's just one way to use it. Also, I had another synth. Let me find it. Maybe I can just put it inside of like this. I had one more synth. It's going to the same channel. Let me clone the Stutterizer. So for example, there was this big room mover preset that I like. It sounds like that. So the sound I'm feeding the plugin is just this. With the plugin, so for example, you can create your own risers with just this. So let me put the pattern in here. And then you can just automate the pitch knob. And you can create your own risers or downers like that. Let me mute the vocals. That's also pretty nice. So let me show you one more thing. Maybe I can just show this inside of the vocals, not with serum. So let me just cut a long phrase from the vocal, something like that. So I'm gonna do something like that. I'm gonna go to the Stutterizer. So in this effect, to get this effect, let me go to the default preset, by the way. Well, actually, it has an automate me preset. Let me use this. Okay, that's good. So in this preset, we're supposed to automate this rate, okay? So we will get this kind of effect. You can just do something like that. We are in 130 BPM. So all you gotta do is just Google BPM to Hertz. Just put your BPM in here. You can use any other website, by the way. And you'll get a number. It says 3.16, okay? Then you gotta open a calculator. So it was like 3.16. You gotta multiply it by 4. So it's say 8.64. Let's say 8.6. And you will just need to put this Hertz 8.6. Now this is going to be just sync with the four beats in your BPM. So now we will just automate this knob. And when we automate this, the number currently in here is 8.6. So you can just start with a faster rate and just go to the 8.6. When you do that, you will end up in rhythm, you know, and it's gonna sound so cool. So it's like, maybe I can just put everything in here. Maybe I can just loop some stable phrase like that. Also, let's add some reverb delay as well, like this. And we can just maybe fasten it up, you know, after that. Yeah, guys, you can also use it like that. You don't need to use a vocal. So just to show you, let me send the synth instead of the vocal to the first channel. So yeah, that's one of the ways to use the plugin as well. Let me put the synth back to its channel. Also, let's check more presets on the synth. The big room mover is my favorite so far. Yeah, guys, this is how you can use the Stutterizer. So interface is very straightforward. It does its job. It has 40% off till the end of the year. And also, if you want to just check the plugin, you can download the trial version and use it with the full features for 2 weeks. Then you can decide if you're gonna like it or not. So today that was it, guys. I hope you can apply these tricks to your own productions as well. Please let me know in the comment section what you think about the Stutterizer plugin. See you on the next video. Bye bye.